Howdy ho, and welcome to Nev's Gaming. We are back once again in a new realm. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see behind me, we've got two mighty Viking ships that have landed on the beach and lay their foundations already. Look at this, we've got a couple of fishing shops. We've even got a terracotta hold. We've got some storage over there and a few more buildings. If we take a walk through here, we can see they've already laid the foundations of the docks. Where else? Where else? Oh wow, if we see over here as well, the Viking stables has been planted. That's right, as you can tell, this season I am a Viking. And we have invaded and we are setting our foundations. And that is the theme of this season's in NevzCraft. I've been on this server now for a few days. If we take a quick look at there, we've been on the realm now for 1,704 Minecraft days, hence why we're in full netherite. We've got banners, we've laid the foundation, full enchantments ready to go. We've got the boring bits out of the way, and we've got a few mods on here. The tree mod, we've also got a auto sorter mod, and we've got a couple more other mods just to make things interesting. If you can tell by the way I'm walking, yes, we've got actions and stuff on the realm as well. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Now I'm playing with a bunch of people. This is obviously a subscriber-only realm on the old tickety-tickety-duck, baby. So everybody who's on this realm has subscribed to myself or Atomic Atlas 21. That's who is going to be playing with us today. So I'm just going to take a quick tour in this episode to show you what we are building. Walking up just over the hill there, you can see our Viking ship strong in the distance, but a quick spin round. Here we have the start of the castle which the Vikings are intended to invade. And if we take a quick look at our, where are we? No, there we go. Get the right button. You can see our shield, courtesy of Atomic Atlas 21. He's made some British shields. Fan-dabby-dozy to resemble the Viking invasion. So big shout out to Atomic Atlas 21. Go check him out on all the socials. That's my plug for you, baby. Right, now moving on. I've decided to build a massive castle over here, and as you can probably tell, we've got a few farms to start off with. So let's take a quick trip up over here. We've got Mr. Fairplay himself moved in next door to us here. He's got some cracking little farms going. A nice little abode, and he's going to be improving that. He's got a cheeky little safe as well down below, a vault, shall we say. The door will be made. Don't worry, this is not going to be the only door and the only way to get in. It is going to be a magnificent, fantastic, a beautiful door. But look, all our farms are going to be located in this area here. In this little castle area. We're going to squeeze as many as we can into one area so we can have them all working at the same time. Starting with our bamboo farm, auto crafting into some bamboo blocks. Then we've got our usual melon farm there. We've got a cheeky little pumpkin farm over here which is producing a hell of a lot. Then we've got a nice tall sugarcane farm that reaches all the way to the tippity top. We've got our auto fishery here where we can get all our fish to sell, and our rods and things like that to sell. And we've got our cactus farm bumping away. Over here, we've got the start of our mud farm. I'm going to incorporate a nice little automatic water bottle filler here. It's only a small one because that's all we could fit in, slide in. And this area is going to be made available for that. We're also going to build on this side of the wall. It's going to be a kelp smelter. Down here, we've got our gold farm. That produces a hell of a lot. I've done the biggest nether portal I've ever done for a gold farm. If we come down here, you can see it produces a hell of a lot of goodies that we need. Fan-dabby-dozy, there's our gold down there. We have also got a special thing on the server as well, another mod that I never told you guys about, that we've introduced into Minecraft Bedrock. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special entity head and player head mod on the server, which is absolutely fantastic, so we can keep track and hopefully use them as some decorations. If we go around through here, you can see this is the patented NevzGaming villager breeder, which obviously they separate the youngins, they float up to the top, they go down here, they get born, they get raised once they're all grown up, and they get shipped off over there, which is the start of our villager trading hall. I've had a lot of dramas this season with them dissociating themselves with their workplace blocks. So we are doing a lot of work on that to try and get it in and working. Woo! It's a lot going on, Yeah, but if we go back outside, take a quick trip through this door over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over there. Yes, we've got a lot to show. We've got a lot to show you. We've got a lot to show you. Over here, over there, over by there, for all you Welsh people, we have our little farming area where I've actually incorporated, or tried to incorporate it into the land. We've got a nice little colourful sheep here, which we utilise for the sales over there. Then we've got our little stables here, our work stables. In here is our cow breeder. Look at that, they're all going. And this time we're not using lava, we're using our Lutin 3 fire. Oh, too close, too close, too close, too close. There we go. We are using our Lutin 3 fire sword in order to get extra meat from that. Going over here, we have got the start of our farms. I've not used traditional walls this time. I've gone for a bit of a brickety-brack to break it all up to make it more like it's ruined and worn down. And then if we keep going around, you can see we've got the starting of a pond that we will end up making beautiful with terraforming and other things like that. Right, let's keep going around. In here is, this mine will get upgraded. But this is the start of our mining area, where again this is the automatic sorting system mod that we've got on. Click that, it deposits all of the items that are currently in the chest, and so we can store a lot of things a lot easier. A lot of things, keep using the word things, we need to change that. This room is going to be like a work room where we're going to have armor stands, we're going to have like we're going to have forges, things like that going in here to make it look absolutely sublime. But we're going to make that beautified. That's just to go down to the different levels. So that goes down to diamond level, that goes down to more coal and other ores like iron. Easy to get. Woo! Woo! That is a lot to go. I hope you're still sticking with me because I'm just chatting away right here. Fantabby-dozy. Right, moving on then to what we are going to finish this episode with today is we are going to finish this bridge off. And I'm not going to show a lot of the other builds until we finish this bridge. That'll probably come in the next episode where we're going to go visit other people and incorporate a bit more roleplay into it. But I'm going to finish this bridge for the episode and then talk about more of what the ships are used for and what goods they're bringing into the land. The bridge is finally finished. Look at that, absolutely fabulous. Let me just eat while we walk over there. Oh, look at how lovely that is. This bridge is absolutely fantastic. I used the base as a bit of mud and some packed mud bricks as well to resemble all the dirt and everything that would go up. Well, all the sediment, as if the water level has sunk down, and that's what's been left over. I've started filling the basin with all these copper crates, just to give it a bit of depth if you do walk underneath it. There, I was going to implement some stairs on the side with some torches, but I decided to keep it nice and flat, hanging off there. Let me know in the comments if you do think that we should put something on the side. It will get textured with cobblestone and andesite. We've just come back from a miner mission in order to get all the resources for that. And you're probably wondering why I have two things attached on the side of my screen there, one for speed and one for the extra hearts that we've just suddenly got. Well, let's take a walk across our bridge that we've just created, and I'll tell you, we've downloaded a new mod to allow sweeping edge in bedrock, and we can actually gather a couple of enchantments, different enchantments for that. So the sweeping edge allows us to hit other different mobs, sort of bringing in the Java fighting into it. Now, this has made it a lot easier to get around, and obviously the extra hearts and that will come in handy, but the enchantments are the same. You've still got to get all the levels for it, you've still got to enchant it the same way. So it's a bit of potluck really of what you get. You just have to work towards it. Right, let's head over to our boat. Oh, look, Layla's intentional design. Okay, let's head over to our nearest bed and we'll have a quick sleep and then we'll head over to our boats. In fact, no, let's look at the boats in the dark. If we head over here, I've been breeding up some dogs as well. If we head over here, I didn't really talk about much what that was happening in the town at the start because I was really trying to get through it really quickly at the beginning. So, we have our fish shop. Now, we do have an actual permit for this. Lovely displayed up here. We have got zombie heads as well. We have got the mod for player heads and entity heads as well. So this is my little fishing shop. You've probably seen this in another series. I do like to build this all the time with a different interior, utilising the composters here to enable like there's food and bait in there, and then we've got loads of different fishing materials in here. A couple of Heart of the Seas going on in there. We've got all our fish for sale, nautilus shells, leather, things like that. Things that could be utilised from fishing. Next, if we have a walk through here, you'll see that the boats are on display, and look at that warp stem in the light. It almost gives it a glow. Now I've got two different ships here because I have a stall. Now, when the Vikings landed, this is my boat. They're bringing all the wood resources from the different lands they've conquered, and this is the theory and the game theory behind it. If we just turn that off, hot deposit outline, you can see here that, you know, I've got all the different types of wood. I've got all the different types of saplings. You know, we've got sticks. We've even got a few leaves on sale. And I decided to start using it as a bit of storage system in order to gather all the different type of, yeah, that's tall grass. That's 2 tall grass, so that's a rarity in the game. Just to gather a little bit of, you know, texture in that and a little bit of nature. We've got a slow collection of all the flowers going as well, closed and open eye blossoms. Apples from all the trees we've got. We've got the 2 different types of moss as well, which we will be utilising. We've got some mushrooms, all the different types, berries, rooted stems, cocoa seeds, light, more wood. We've got a couple of discs that we've been gathered, and this is my one for all the ancient cities and things like that. That is going in there. That is the wood boat. I do love the style of this boat, but it looks so much better from the water. So if we head a little bit of a distance into the water, you can see, look how magnificent that is. Now I've purposely offset the 2 by 1 block, because when you enter, I want you to see both boats and I don't want them to be parallel. But I think that absolutely looks fantastic. We've got the big shields on the side, the birch for the rope there, and as if the wind's blowing the sail into port. There we have it. Notice how the dock as well here, it comes a little bit lower. That's to allow people with normal boats to dock up, like we've got one there as well. Oh, fantastic. Moving on, this is my nether boat, which primarily, again, made out of warp stem. We've got all our nether items that we can utilise, and a few entity items as well. That'll be coming in here as well. I feel like they accompany one another. We've got, obviously, chorus fruit, a lot of endstone there, all the necessities, and I've set up a little brewing station as well. Just so we can get all our goodies in one place. The blaze rods. Moving on to the next building. Now, I didn't know what to do for this building. I just sort of randomly put it together, and I felt like it looks the part, as if it's just been thrown together. Oh, I'm stuck there. It's just been thrown together with as much material as they can. And they did at hand, as if it was the first building they did. Again, we've got the Viking style designs there. Possible Viking rune on the top. Fantabby-dozy. If we take a quick look through here, you can see I'm storing all my terracotta. I've turned it into my terracotta barn, so when we go do some terracotta mining, that is what we'll be getting from there. Now this here, I have no idea what to do for it. It's a very solid build, made out of brick and everything. I just don't know what to do in it. At the minute, I am generally just storing all my wood in here. all my wood. Not all my wood, sorry. I'm just storing all my wool that we've been collecting from the sales. Now, I was going to turn this into a little banner area, you know, we'll have some looms and things like that, but I think a stone building wouldn't be used for that. It would be mainly utilised outside. So if you've got any ideas of what we can do for that, let me know in the comments, because I am I am struggling with what to do. These are going to be our overflow for our wood, which we're going to fill with chests, again, barrels, pots, things like that. Little storage as if they've just been deposited off the ship. And we've even got our own little spiders jumping about like a proper storage room. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any ideas of what we can put in these, let me know. I'm going to give you a little spoiler for the next episode of what we are doing. Hey, we've got the starting of something there. But you'll have to find out in the next episode. I've been NevzGaming. You've been amazing. Toodaloo. And I'll see all you wonderful people in a few. Goodbye. Give me your doggies. Make sure you like and subscribe.